Hey everybody, and welcome to another weekend episode of Fucking Easy Food Prep. Healthy food you actually want to eat. Now again, I'm missing my sidekick Mel, so don't know if it's going to be as funny, but we've been so busy with the challenge and she couldn't come up this week, and I was already making stuff this weekend, so I thought, fuck it, I'll do it on Fucking Easy Food Prep, because I've got some pretty cool things to make. So just ignore this. This is my sweetened condensed milk that you would have seen me making last week. I'm just going to give it a bit of a stir. But I'm just going to turn it down now that it's come to the boil, so it can simmer away slowly because we don't want it to stick. But and I've just been down to the beach with Craig, hence my top and shorts that I've got on. But excuse me, as you know, I really love our air fryer and I love potato chips. And you know, that's probably one of the things I used to really binge on. But with the air fryer, you know, you can have them every day and just cook them with coconut oil, so you're not getting into those disgusting, gross vegetable oils. So I pretty much eat air fried potato chips every single night, and I like to do like little different seasonings to have on them. And I was getting a bit over the KFC salt, so I thought, I'm just going to do a bit of Googling and find a barbecue seasoning. And I tested this last night and it was fucking amazing, but it was a little bit too chili, so I've dialed back the chili. Unless you like it really spicy, try it, but it's fucking delicious. And it's really, really simple and easy to make. So basically it said smoked paprika, but I just wanted to use shit that I already had in my pantry. So I used sweet paprika. You can use smoked if you want. Onion powder. We've got garlic powder, ground ginger, thyme, chili powder, ground black pepper, salt and brown sugar. So basically it's a tablespoon each of these. Sorry, 2 tablespoons of these ones. 1 tablespoon of the brown sugar and salt, and then half a teaspoon each of these ones here. And then all you need to do is just put it, I'm doing it in the little, what do you call it, the bloody Ninja. So you want to blend it up because it just makes it, sorry, I'm just going to make sure this is off. You want to blend it in the blender because then it just really mixes it up properly. And then I actually put it on after the air fried chips are done. So cook them, and then you can put them in a bowl, sprinkle it over and just shake it up, or even put it in a plastic container or a Tupperware container or a glass container. Put it in, sprinkle it over, give it a good shake, and then I always add extra salt. But oh man, it's just fucking delicious. I feel like every night when I have my dinner, I just so look forward to my dinner, and I have it with my amazing fruit juice, just the sweetness and the salt. Oh my God, it's so good. Isn't it just good? Like, your mouth should water for your food. You should enjoy all the food that you eat. And I think, you know, when you actually fill your diet with carbs and sugars, then you're not going to binge eat and go and eat crap anymore. And you can eat all this delicious food that you actually enjoy, and you can be in good shape. So let's get started. Now, a bit of an update on where Emma and I are with the liver tablets. So Emma's got really strict specifications for the liver tablets so that, you know, you're not damaging any of the nutrients that are in there. And there's all these things that she talked to me about. She's like our trusted advisor when it comes to nutrition. So she had some pretty strict requirements when it came to liver tablets. So we'd been searching for months and months for them, and we finally found a manufacturer, and we've signed off on them, and the production starts in the next few weeks, which is so fucking exciting. So for those people who don't like liver and who have trouble with eating the liver, or even sometimes like if you, like for example today, we'd run out of pate, and if you just can't be fucked and you're busy or you're going away for a week, you can just have them in your cupboard and take them. So it's actually going to be really handy to have them in our house for the times when I don't get to make the pate or cook. And I can't believe for 2 years I pretty much just gagged the liver down. Like, I'd cook it and I'd just eat it because it was so good for me. But I just fucking love the pate. I have it every morning. But it's going to be so great to have it for the times when, you know, I don't make the pate. And obviously Craig doesn't make the bloody pate. So if I don't make it, it doesn't get made. So we're just going to put 2 tablespoons. So yeah, we signed off on that, and we're hoping to release them in January, late December, January, which will be really exciting. So flying down to Melbourne in December, and we're going to do a little photo shoot for the website, which will be cool, and get all the products done. So yeah, it's just, you know, because obviously we didn't want to just put out any old shit, just like with our skincare too. We've had a few fucking bumps in the road with that. First batch came back like with all of this shit basically that we didn't want in it. We were just so annoyed. But anything in life worthwhile, it's not going to happen easily, is it? So if you give up at the first go, so we went back to them, we're back to the drawing board, and I think we're all on the same page again, which is so awesome. And yeah, because we want to bring a range of really pure supplements to our clients and things that we would take ourselves. And if we're not going to take it ourselves and we can't get behind it, then we're not going to sell it. So that's why it's taking us so long. But it's really, really exciting. I'm just going to stir this. Even the lady that we're dealing with now from the formulation company, you know, I've been seeing her emailing Emma back and forth, and she's like, wow, this is going to be amazing. She's like, there's nothing out there like this. And we're like, we fucking know. But yeah, it's really, really, really super exciting. And Emma's been emailing Ray about, you know, because you've got to put some sort of preservatives in there, but the ones that'll be the best to rub on your skin and your body, you know, more natural preservatives. So it's really, really, really exciting. So we're going to put just a tablespoon, like really pack the sugar in, like a good tablespoon. And then we need a tablespoon of salt. So I'm just gonna do it in this bowl. Get about a tablespoon. Good arm workout. Yeah, so you know, like we just weren't willing to compromise on, you know, what we wanted. So let's see if this is probably about a tablespoon. No, fuck it, that's good enough. That's about a tablespoon. And then half a teaspoon of all of these. So, oh God, I love ground ginger. When I was making this last night, I was like, oh, this is going to be weird, but it actually turned out really awesome. Oh, that doesn't have a lid. Garlic powder, half. Thyme, yum. Yeah, you can just really make some tasty, I love hot chips, eh? They're just the best. And pepper. Oh, it's just not as fun without my sidekick Mel. And I might even just put a little bit less, yeah, depending on how chili you like it. I think half will be good. I think I put a teaspoon in before of the chili powder, and it was just even maybe a little bit spicy for me, too spicy for Craig. Yeah, so just a teaspoon. All right. Now, I just need to blend this up, make sure that this is all dry, because Craig was blending up his mushrooms this morning. All right. Let's try that. And you could double this recipe too. And maybe even if you put it in a container with some little rice things so that it didn't, well, that's the sugar. All right, so we're just going to blend this. Oh, that's so bloody loud. That'll do it. So that's really nice and blended now. And, oh geez, it smells really yum. So I'm just going to pour that into oh actually I've got a container that I made last night. This is the one I made last night. So I'm just going to add it to that. And yeah, you can just keep that in the cupboard, and you know, maybe give it a good shake, because you find sometimes the moisture. Maybe if you put the rice in there, some rice in there, it'd be good. But there, yeah, just add that onto your chips, and it is bloody amazing. See you next week.